I had to explain to one of my friends who watched that cutscene with me that you didn't. Did I don't think Raynor shoots him with his Gauss rifle. I think he takes out his revolver.
Yeah,
Yeah, I had to explain that one.
definitely takes out the revolver. You see him like unclip the holster and
Hmm.
yeah. Now the question is, did I hit him? I don't know. We'll have to find out. Who knows what the future holds?
Did I shoot 5 bullets or 6?
That's right. I can't remember.
Well, I'll be honest. In all this excitement, I can't remember myself. I got one question for you. Do you feel lucky? Are you? Yeah.
I love it, man. Actually, Chris, um, you know, Chris is a big fan of westerns. I'm a big fan of westerns as well, and he kind of saw StarCraft as a western in outer space, and one of our favorite movies, he and I, is a film called Tombstone. So we threw in a few things in there that we borrowed from Tombstone into this one. I think there's one line where it's like, "I don't think I'm going to let you arrest me today," and whatever the guy's name is who wants to arrest me. But yeah,
Someone trying to arrest you.
yeah.
Is that any of the current games?
I think it's in this latest one. Somebody says, "I don't think I'm going to let you arrest me today." I don't know. Somebody wanted to arrest me. I can't remember what it was, but I remember commenting. I said, "Chris, it's from Tombstone." He says, "Yeah, oh yeah,
I think I've watched. Is that the one with Doc Holliday?
oh yeah, man." With Kurt Russell and Val
Oh,
Kilmer and Billy
okay.
Bob Thornton and oh yeah, Bill Paxton is in it, and
Watched that one with my dad, who's also a very big StarCraft fan, a while back.
oh yeah, it's a good one. It's a good movie.
So enough of this tangent stuff.
Yeah, okay, let's get back to it.
Another question I've
Yeah,
got. So have you ever traveled internationally? Like I hear you're going to Australia sometime
yeah.
soon. Have you ever?
Yeah, going to Australia in June. There's a chance that Neil and I will be going to England. Um, are you talking about just traveling internationally as it relates to StarCraft?
And like anyway,
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I've been to I've been to England before. I actually shot a commercial down in Argentina in Buenos Aires about a year and a half ago. Um, so I've traveled a bit, not a ton. It's not like I'm Elvis or anything where I'm afraid to leave the country. But
uh
I am looking forward to going down to Australia. That's going to be a really nice trip because we're going to be there for 2 weeks at two different conventions, one in Sydney and one in Perth, and that'll be really really exciting to see some people down there and experience that part of the world.
going down to the land down under.
Going to the land down under. I'll give you a trick on how to do an Aussie accent in a very simple way. Can you do a Cockney accent? You do a Cockney, right? And you take Cockney
I do
and
call.
you make it nasal. You make it nasal. Bring it up to the nose, and all of a sudden it's Aussie. So do
That's
Cockney, but add a make it nasal, and you've got a
nice.
fairly decent, Aussie accent. And
And
then
you
you,
know, I picked up my Aussie accent from. Have you ever heard of Team Fortress 2? I listened to
I've missed that one. Sorry,
what?
I missed that one. Sorry.
Did? Oh,
Yeah, it
that's a
just went right
really,
by
really
me.
popular game.
One of my great regrets in life.
One of your great regrets. Even bigger than losing Sarah Kerrigan. Your
Yeah,
regret in life is
well,
missing Team Fortress 2.
that's right. Because I saw Team Fortress 1 and 3, but 2 just totally went by me. I don't know what was going on.
Well, you ever heard of Valve Game Company?
Valve?
Yes.
VALVE, like
Yes. Like a
really?
pressure valve.
Wow, no, I haven't.
That's amazing. Uh, huge company. Got stuff.
You know, I tell you, sometimes I'm just totally clueless. I can't know everything. I'm one of those guys. I know a little bit about a lot of things,
Uh,
so I can keep the conversation going. But s- s- unless Valve has hired me, they're meaningless to me. They mean nothing to me.
that's funny. You know, and they they have a huge hype going on because they just released a game, Portal 2, and I'm
Uh-huh.
sure you haven't heard about that one either.
What's it called?
Portal 2,
Oh yeah, sure.
you've heard about that one,
Yeah.
but you haven't heard about Valve or Team Fortress 2.
No, I'm sorry.
I'd
Sorry
like to
about that,
catch
man.
you too about that, but
I guess I was too busy watching, the History Channel or PBS or something. I
speaking of
missed.
History Channel,
Yeah.
you do Ancient Aliens.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I'm the narrator of that show.
See, I just realized that about a week ago. I was
Uh-huh.
watching the show, and I'm thinking, well, wouldn't it be funny if they released an episode on the Zelnaga? And then I heard your voice, and I was like, oh, well, maybe that would be in the future then. Are they planning
Well,
to hinge
we,
or the
we
Zelnaga
they
episode?
they are going to do a third season of the show. We haven't started recording the episodes yet, but I think it premieres in July, so I'll probably start recording those. I'm guessing in May,
Uh-huh.
certainly by June. They better get on the stick because I'll be gone for 2 weeks in June. So certainly I would think in May. It's like 16 shows, so we got a lot of stuff. So who knows? Maybe the Zelnaga is going to be involved. I don't know.
That would be that would be funny to see a thing about the Protoss and the Zerg.
If maybe if we get picked up for a season 4 and they start running
I
out
did,
of ideas, they'll start going into that.
that would be awesome to hear the Marshal Jim Raynor talking about how the Zerg came down and talked
That's
to the
right.
Mayans.
Could it be? Is it possible that the Zerg are truly, you know,
Truly.
our ancestors?